In this video, I'm going to talk about determinants. And I'm going to start this with this thought. A determinant is some kind of a number that will indicate to you what kind of roots are going to come out of a polynomial equation. And for some of you who have not been paying attention to my videos, let's review. X squared plus 4 is a polynomial equation. Actually, it's a binomial. And these are the roots of this binomial equation, x plus 2 and x minus 2. Now, if we wanted to determine whether we would have real numbers for roots, or complex numbers for roots, or just simply have one root for this equation, we would use a determinant. And we're going to use a determinant from the quadratic formula. Now, granted, there are other kinds of determinants for polynomial equations, and we will get into that into a later video. But right now, we're just going to talk about determinants as they apply to quadratic formula. So what are we going to do? We're going to extract an equation from the quadratic formula. If you'll remember, the quadratic formula is the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we're going to extract the b squared minus 4ac. And if you solve this, you're going to have the determinant for the quadratic equation. Well, let's take a look at the first one here. Let's say that b is 3, a is 2, and c is 1. Well, 3 squared is 9, and 4 times 2 times 1 is 8. 9 minus 8 equals 1, so therefore you're going to have two real numbers. Just like here, x plus 2 and x minus 2. You're going to have two real roots of that quadratic equation. Now let's say you have this little number right here. b is 3, 3 squared is 9, a is 2, and so is c. So 4 times 2 times 2 is also 16. 4 times 2 times 2 is 16. Well, 9 minus 16 gives you negative 7. So your roots are going to be complex numbers. Okay, there'll be some kind of a plus or minus I for imaginary, which if you have imaginary into a number, it's a complex number. Now, let's say that your b is 4. 4 squared is 16. Well, 4 times 2 times 2 is 16. So, 16 minus 16 is 0. That means that there will be only one root coming out of that polynomial equation. And that's your determinant. All right. If you have any further questions or comments, leave them right down here. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.